Hi Libra, I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome to a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I do want to thank you so much for your amazing presence, but I also want to remind you that this is general and it's meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you beginning around when you're guided or drawn to this video, not just following when I post it, okay? So apply it as you should, but I do more than appreciate you liking the video, commenting, and of course subscribing if you haven't joined this amazing, strong Libran tribe already. Now, I haven't even chose a deck to use. We're going to go with the Tattoo Tarot. I don't know why, just going with it. Trust your feelings, your intuition in the next 48, as I do feel as if you're doing well, at least overall. Okay, you're coping pretty damn well. You are impressing people, to say the very least. I did hear the message right before pressing record that it's your turn to shine. It's your time to shine. Okay, however you want to digest the message, it is your frickin' time to shine. Let oneself glow. Why have you neglected certain self-care routines? I'm getting face masks specifically. I know I haven't done one in a while. It's not that you aren't glowing still. It's not that you're not shining in certain ways, but I feel as if getting back to certain particular ways of taking care of oneself, it's going to be beneficial. You'll feel good, okay? But you're looking good regardless, okay? People are very impressed when it comes to that, but there is a level of stress that's taking a highlight. What is this for you? Could be your home situation, work. I just feel like energy is affecting you. And this, I think, came out in your last 48 reading that we did, or winding back, I want to say 3 days. So be it if people are a bit jealous that I'm doing a lot of Libra readings and a couple other signs, but you guys tune in, so what can I say? Anyways, a bit of popularity taking a focus now is what I'm getting, and that may come with a little bit of stress, okay? I sense that there is a vibe where whatever you're going to do, whether it's to run errands, go to work, to just go for a stroll, you're being viewed as a bit of a star in certain ways, okay? One with an immense amount of passion exuding from your physical appearance, the words you convey. There's reasons to celebrate is what I'm getting. But heads are churning, okay? People are looking. Sorry, I'm just acknowledging my hair. I got a haircut recently. So that's the vibe about you at certain points as I stutter a bit. Looking in the mirror or just reviewing your work, taking certain selfies, posting on social media, and admiring your own looks, and you're setting the tone due to doing just that, okay? People are very much drawn to your looks, your aura, your energy, the way your conviction is what I heard, your driven way about you, okay? And even your showiness, right? Don't be surprised when you're using your hands a lot in the next 48, and then there's certain moments where you choose not to. I feel like everything's strategic. Spirits reminding you to keep the strategy alive in regards to who and what you associate oneself with, okay? I sense that you could be a little bit stressed when it comes to your dreams or your spirituality, both, right? They can definitely be intertwined, but I sense that it's something you were prepared to deal with, you're meant to deal with. So be it, is what I just heard. The Judgment card, okay? A bit of honesty taking place, a lot of which you're being pushed by your spirit guides at certain points to be completely honest with oneself, and absolutely on top of it all, potentially contradicting wording, to be honest with other people. Now, I sense that your social media presence is quite impressive, to say the very least. Why do you feel as if the clouds are clearing, even though there's a true level of uncertainty in other ways? Very interesting. There's a level of confidence in your ability to manifest, in your ability to co-create, to just see what you desire come to be. You're one magical individual, and the next 48 reiterates just that, okay? There's a situation where Spirit's saying we're about to set fire to the unhealthiness. Could definitely be intertwined, okay? I just fear it. Okay, interesting. That did not mean to come out. I feel as if, so you may be expressing a level of fear without meaning to at a certain point, but I just feel as if there's a level of energy you need to do your best to steer clear of, if possible, okay? Stemming from one, if not multiple other people. We also have the Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Things in the previous days felt a lot healthier. There's a missing piece, if you were to reflect back, a missing person. And now somebody came back to a situation, whether somebody took time off of work, somebody was away on vacation, and now things feel different in energy, right? The noise level is different, something of the sort. And you already knew this, but it just reminds you why something can't last. It reminds you why you need to work your ass off to make sure a change takes place in the future, right? But also remember how easily you can manifest. This change, this adjustment, this acquiring doesn't need to feel difficult. A reminder by spirit, even potentially through certain flashbacks, what's meant to be won't feel difficult to acquire, period. Okay. And in moments of that chaos, frustration, difficult energy, even, you're going to be reminded that you have a lot of options, my friend, and you do not need to fret. You don't need to fret. And I feel like even for some, this is an adjustment, a change that we're preparing for months down the line, right? Or however far away it is. What's at hand now as far as options, being pushed to research, being pushed to listen to what you hear at times spiritually, and even to your intuition. Could be pushed to listen to a conversation nearby, something to learn. Anyways, when you feel the inclination or the intuitive guidance to stop, or even if spirit tells you to stop listening at a certain point, stop. Okay? There's a reason why. But the point I was trying to make is the options at hand now. Okay, yeah, one of which definitely could be the one if you so choose, but it's not the right time, I feel the need to say, and there's more to be posted online. There's more options to acquire when the time is right. Okay? Options will come and go as between now and then as time trickles on. But I do sense that underneath it all, you're a bit burnt out, and that takes a highlight. Okay? It takes a bit of a highlight, but you're being pushed to dream. You're being pushed to remember your goals and set some new ones. Write things down. You may be a little bit forgetful and struggle at certain points. I sense that there's true levels of alone time, but then for some, it's quite hard to get that alone time. You may find that there's opportunities flowing in at this time, or just one in particular. Spirit saying at this point, it may be more beneficial for you to have one solid opportunity to accept, and even potentially needing to clear the way for that opportunity, than to have a bunch of opportunities, right? Where it makes things a bit more complicated. We don't need you tapping into that indecisive nature. Okay? They're saying nobody's perfect. But I really do feel as if your eye is on the prize. You know what's right for you at this time if you trust your intuition, okay? And listen to your inner voice and what just feels right. Feel out the energy in a location, in a situation, and don't question it, okay? Energy speaks for itself when it comes to people, an opportunity for work, when it comes to where you live, you name it, okay? An energy shift might take place about halfway through this 48-hour period. Okay, I just feel like you're being prepared for an ending once again. And then there's obviously naturally thoughts of what you lack. But Spirit's saying your world is in your hands at this time. So don't fret. Don't fret, my friend. Sorry, that was a little bit intrusive. That was a bit annoying. But I just feel like you're a bit sassy, a bit showy at certain points in the midst of knowing things are just not ideal right now. I'm well aware as to what is at hand and how imperfect it is. But it puts fuel to your fire, doesn't it? To acquire more, to improve things in your life as a whole. You deserve to live a healthy lifestyle at this point, regardless of what you put up with in the past or have up until this point. Okay? That could go for more than one situation. The Nine of Cups. A bit of a push to go through memory lane or hop down memory lane, right? Your Hall of Fame. What have you achieved up until this point, right? What have you been through as far as negative experiences? And how has that prepared you as a beautiful, strong star of a soul for what's at hand right now? You got to make the best until the best. That's the vibe, okay? But I just feel like it's this innate ability to do what you got to do when you got to do it, and even go with the flow and adapt, move around, hop over obstacles when need be. That's taking place, and it's quite impressive to oneself and even to your spirit guides. but may not be quite evident to people who tune into your social media or people at a distance. Does that make sense? It's more so just something you need to give yourself credit for. If not, spirit might. But yeah, I just feel like your independent vibes underneath it all are just beyond impressive. You know what you're doing and you're doing it well, and therefore a lot's coming towards you. But I got kind of an Eight of Wands vibe from this, where I feel like the next 48 may speed by, right? Even if there is certain levels of stillness and downtime taking place, your heart health needs to take a focus. Your heart health. When you feel it is a bit out of whack, right? It's beating way too quickly. For some, your blood pressure takes a focus. You are needing to recognize that could be a spirit, right? It could be the energy of somebody else nearby if you're empathic, or it could just be what you were just thinking about or focusing on. You may just need to take a deep breath, meditate, right? Or separate yourself from a situation. Recognize that there's a reason why it sort of almost instantaneously stops at a certain point. That's most likely because it was a spirit, okay? They can do that. But let's pull a couple more. Okay, they want a Kipper card. The Ace of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, because it's this vibe where you put your efforts towards your resources, abundance flows, and you're being reminded of a new opportunity, a new beginning in one way, shape, or form in the horizon, where it's going to leave your cup overflowing. Okay, they're saying with cash. It doesn't have to be work, but I feel for the majority it is. This could be in regards to an existing situation, a new job, you name it. Okay, I just feel like you're being reminded in the next 48, there's no need to fret over saving up a specific amount of money in regards to your financial future in general. We've got you. Okay, think about a past time when you needed some money and you saved up over time or in a specific period of time, plus some, and then things worked out. Okay, and things worked out. You can do this. For Libra. Expectation in reverse. Interesting. I feel as if there's a level of, to an extent, expecting the worst in a situation, but I feel as well with that new opportunity, with another situation even, there's a lack of expectation on your part that is working to your advantage. Okay, it's this sort of we'll see what happens kind of vibe, right? But at the same time, having confidence in knowing that you'll be able to do what you need to do, get what you need to get for whatever lies ahead. Does that make sense in a preparation way? So keep that expectation at a minimum and let people and even a situation exceed that, and also just exceed other people's expectations. Interesting. But Spirit's also saying, do not overspend in the next 48. We may flash you back to a past time of lack in order to keep you in a sense of reality, right? Just because there's more money lying ahead doesn't mean you can be overspending at this time. But I do sense that love may take a focus as well. Even though we spoke a lot about your living situation, your work life, your money. But I also feel like you're being prepped for certain changes. Once again, certain choices rather on the horizon. Let's pull one or two more. A mature man takes a highlight, okay? Spirit's saying anybody who lacks the maturity in your mind and your eyes at this time is not for you, period. Okay, anybody who strips away your maturity in the moment, not for you. Anybody who makes you nervous, a situation that makes you nervous, not for you. Okay, and you know this, but this next 48 will highlight just that. The number 5 being highlighted because once again, Spirit's saying change is the name of the game. Change is the name of the game. Wow, this is longer than I expected. But the next 48 highlights your individual path, all you've been through once again, and what you're meant to go through moving forward in a positive sense, okay, in a shifting kind of adjusting sense. And allow for oneself to recognize that everything you've been through, or remember this, everything you've been through has shaped you into the strong, powerful soul that you are at this point. And I just feel like the next chapter that lies ahead, I feel like it's a few months away, right? Or it could be a month away, however it works for you. It's going to be a lot better. And I feel like there's reminders that this chapter is a lot better than the past one, okay? Even if you glorify things at certain points or in certain ways. Things are improving and will more so moving forward. So keep the hope alive and recognize that your hard work is once again paying off and things are shifting in the right direction for you as, again, you're looking really good. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your next 48, and I will definitely see you next time. Bye, Libra.